How to play Bobail. Bobail is an African team 2-player game where you win by getting the Bobail to your own baseline or create a situation in which the Bobail cannot be moved by your opposing player. So to set up the game, you get your own 5 player tokens to your baseline and your opponent sets their 5 tokens to their own baseline opposite your own, and the Bobail goes into the center of the board. Now, each player has to make 2 mandatory actions in a particular order. So the first thing you have to do, you have to move the Bobail, and it can be moved to your neighboring field, neighboring square, which can be orthogonal or diagonal, so any square that is adjacent, but it has to be free. So in case a token is placed here, you cannot move Bobail on that token because it is occupied. The second action any player has to do after moving the Bobail has to be moving their own player token. So you pick one of your 5 player tokens and you move them in a orthogonal or diagonal direction, but you have to move them all the way until they are stopped by another token or the end of the board. So you cannot end your movement here or here, you have to move all the way here. If you move diagonally, you have to move only here because you are stopped by this token of the Bobail. If you move with this token, you can move here, but you cannot stop here or here. So you have to move all the way until you are stopped. So these are the 2 mandatory actions you have to make in that order. But the first player who starts the game skips the first action of moving the Bobail. So he starts by moving his own token. So if I am the white player, I just take my token and move like so. When the brown player gets his turn, he has to move the Bobail first. So since he is aiming to get the Bobail on their side, he will move the Bobail like so. And after that, he can move his own token maybe like so. So basically the game goes on until the Bobail gets on either the brown player's side or the white player's side, or until there is a situation maybe like this, where the player who has to move the Bobail in this phase cannot do so, so he loses. So for example, if I would be the white player and I am starting my turn with this situation, I cannot move the Bobail and I lose. So that is how you play Bobail.